all right, Donald Trump, best case scenario on election night, or just if things go very well for Donald Trump. Disclaimer, this is just for fun. Don't get all bent out of shape. I'm not meaning this to be like a actual political scientist type analysis, something like that. I'll leave that to people like Nate Silver and stuff like that. But this is just, again, just totally for fun. But I'm going to kind of do this like in 2016, for example. This is the odds just before the election happened. Donald Trump plus 475. That is, I'm not like a big gambler, but just according to this, I'm sure I looked one other thing up. This looks correct. Probability 17.4%, and that's pretty much in line with other things that were happening. Like Nate Silver, I think had him at 30% probability to win, and even that was above other models. Like a lot of models had Donald Trump just the clear underdog. And if you look at where it's at right now, like he's the favorite right now. According to Polymarket, the biggest betting website that I am aware of, 63.9%. So he's almost a 2-1 like favorite over Kamala, which is amazing. Like that's very close to being 66 to 33. But I mean, going into the last election, he was around 17% chance to win. Now he's 64. So what if Donald Trump has another positive surprise like he did this time? Like even if he has a little bit of a surprise, I think he could win this election in a total landslide. And again, just to reiterate, this is just for fun. So we'll go to the map. Right now I have it all the shaded in. I believe this is all correct, just in terms of the likely states going one way or the other. And then all the gray states here are battleground states. So we'll go back to Polymarket. We can see, we'll start with Arizona. Arizona, Trump has a 72% chance to win. So we're going to put that Trump. We're going to give that to Trump. We'll go now Georgia. Trump has a 70% chance to win. We'll go Georgia for Trump. North Carolina, Trump has a 68% chance to win. We will give that as well to Donald Trump. Pennsylvania, he's actually gotten a lot better lately in Pennsylvania. 60% chance to win. We'll give that to Trump. And by the way, I actually personally consider these betting markets a little bit more. I mean, I check both for fun, but polls can kind of go, like there's always a lag with polling. These betting markets are updated all the time, and just has like a big market tends to be pretty efficient. Like a stock market, they're not perfect. As you can see, the stock market's pretty schizophrenic, but all the data, a lot of people making individual bets, tends to be pretty accurate. The issue with polling, I would say, is that one, you don't exactly know the methodology of the polling, and there's just a problem with the lag time. Like you're always looking at polls that are at least a few days old. So, I would just consider betting markets pretty accurate. And again, 63.9%, like that's certainly not a guarantee that he will win. But now we will look at these ones that are a little bit closer. Now we'll go Michigan, 57%. We're doing Trump best case scenario, so we're going to give that to Trump. We'll go Wisconsin. Again, 57% for Trump, so best case scenario, we're going to give that to Trump. He's already clearly winning. Like, he's already well past 270. And then we'll go Nevada, 58% chance to win. So we're giving all that to Trump. So right now, Trump 322 to 216, massive win. Heading back to Polymarket, we're going to go to New Mexico. So it's 91-9. So it's clearly a situation where Vice President Harris probably will win. This came in today, I saw on Twitter. New Mexico shock poll, 49-46. Again, we're just basing this on the fact that Trump had a 17% roughly chance of winning going into 2016. We're going to say maybe Trump has a big surprise. Maybe he can flip New Mexico. Now we will go back to Polymarket. We'll look at some of these more like a little bit lighter shade of blue. Minnesota. Could Minnesota be this year's version of, and actually I had it wrong. It should have been like that. So could Minnesota be this year's version of like a Wisconsin? Now, Hillary Clinton famously did not even go to Wisconsin. Maybe Wisconsin will go red for Donald Trump. And he actually had it incorrectly, but I'm not going to not going to redo the video at this point. I don't know. Like, I actually, again, just for fun, could happen. I don't know. I don't know how popular Tim Walz is there. I think Tim Walz is definitely less popular than he was at the very beginning of his run. Like, I think Tim Walz, to be honest, is a bad candidate. I am not impressed with Tim Walz. He's so corny. His waving. If actually you notice, I saw him on Daily Show tonight. Someone, I think, told him to tone it down. He's not quite as embarrassing. He's not like, you guys like me? He still does like the cringe, like, but it's a little bit toned down. I think someone told him to. We'll go back to Poly Market. Now we're gonna look at Virginia. 84% for Harris, 16% for Trump. We'll say, maybe Trump can win Virginia. Just based on everything basically going well for him. He certainly has the momentum right now. Maybe that will continue. Now we'll go Maine. 87% Harris, 13% Trump. And this one's actually, so I'll give her Maine. I won't give her the first district because first district, it's still, I think, 98% Harris. But Maine and Nebraska kind of a different system. But I'll give her just the normal Maine. I think I gotta do that to give it back to that one, the first one to Harris. I think that's the way to do that. New Hampshire, that's somewhere in here. We'll go New Hampshire. 85% Harris. I mean, it could. Who knows? I believe New Hampshire has a Republican governor. I believe it's Chris Sununu. I just saw him. I could look that up, but just for the case of this, I just will keep it moving. New Hampshire, we'll give him that. There's a couple more I think to do. So if we go to kind of look at anything that's not deep blue. Virginia, we already got. We'll give him. So there's this other one in. There's 88%. We'll give him the second district of Nebraska, 88. We'll go here. So right now, 347 to 191. I don't believe. I don't know. Like, it's hard. Some of these are so small. I don't really know if you could say any other of these are possibilities. I mean, like, some of them, they're just so 98, 99. Like, there's just such deep blue things. New York. We will finish this off by Trump's been campaigning in New York. No, I'm not going to give him New York. It just 97.3. That's tough. He's been campaigning there. I mean, I know he hopes to win. He hopes to win New York, but we'll keep it there. So, the best case scenario, Donald Trump, 347, 191. Who knows? Just a kind of a fun video. It's fun to kind of shade in the maps. I like the shape of the U.S. map. It's a cool shape, and it's just fun to learn about the states and stuff. So, I'll end the video there. Again, this is totally for fun. Don't take anything that I said seriously at all. Just for fun. Yeah. Anyway, with that said, thanks for watching this video. Have a great day.